Welcome, everybody. This is the Nerd&Weeb podcast. We're just waiting for Mr. Don. This episode is going to be, will Don become a weeb? Who knows? We don't know where he is. He is somewhere. I see his arm. There he is. Oh, gosh.
I made my dog bark. What's up? What's up? I always gotta make an entrance. Always.
So, yeah, this is the real question. Are you going to become a weeb?
You know, I could be. I gotta get my things figured out.
That's it. Could be. I like it.
Could be. I could be.
Also, I just realized I read that message as AO, but it's ahoy.
Ahoy.
She's the captain.
I have gotten to him.
Alright, so we started watching Mob Psycho 100. Now,
yes,
we're going to start off with the intro. What did you think of the intro of those episodes?
The intro was...
If you had to rate it from a 1 out of 10.
It was... Are you talking about like the intro of every episode?
Like the the song and like the whole title thing. So like design wise, the song and just how it's all edited for each episode's intro.
I gotcha. I also just got my
I see.
Yeah, thing all figured out. Nice. I don't know why my let me restart this real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure it's all working all properly. I think I'm
also
having...
Reaper has redeemed Show Me Custom Lightsaber.
Yeah, I was just making sure everything is all working and that I could see that and everything. So this is the custom lightsaber.
It's very sexy.
I have multiples, but this is the one that's easily accessible. So there's that. Can't not turn it on, right? Yeah.
I know, right?
Let me make it sound better for you guys.
You know what?
Turn off.
Since you got your custom one, we're gonna give a buy one get one free.
Buy what I can.
Right? We are nerds, and slowly we are both gonna become weebs.
Hey, see. So here's the thing, though. Back to that original question. The anime that you showed me, right? Mob Psycho 100. It's not. It's good. It's good. I'll give it that. It's good. But I don't see myself becoming like a full-on weeb, you know? Or like
That's fair.
Delving into the world of anime. Like there's certain animes that I'll probably check out and watch after being shown Mob Psycho, but
because like we did start, like while we were kind of waiting until it hit 5 o'clock, we're also looking into Hell's Paradise. What did you think of that one? I know you're kind of getting your setup all going, and that was kind of playing in the background. It wasn't really what the direction of what this episode is, but I figured it's still anime, and I wasn't sure what you'd think of it.
This is very interesting.
Yeah,
like you said, it's a very vast difference between the two animes. And
one's dark, and one is kind of like lighter tone.
Yeah, because in one of them, Mob Psycho, you're fighting evil, perhaps. Let me turn that off, because that's going to get annoying real quick.
It sounded like a very sparkling moment when you...
It's,
that thing went off.
My ring doorbell, yeah. Alright. That should not bother us anymore. Sorry about that, guys. So, you take the beginning or the first episode of Mob versus just a snippet of the first episode that we had watched, like you said, while we were setting up and everything. Drastic difference in the emotion and the setting.
That's the wonderful thing about anime is you could watch one show and it'd still be cool and still be badass, but its vibe is so much different from like Hell's Paradise that we started to watch, or like My Hero Academia, and then Bleach, and then Naruto, like the classic original 3.
I don't think I have sound alerts on for this scene. Sorry about that, Reaper. To minimize any trollage during the podcast. So sorry about that.
We have to keep it little.
Semi-professional. I know I came in hot with that intro, but
we're like 2% professional here.
1%, not like a 0.1%.
Maybe like a 0.5.
Gotta treat it. It's like nerds have Shaggy's powers. Okay, just like they gotta use 1.1% of their power, and then
like right on, dude.
I will say that, you know, delving into other animes, it won't be too hard. Now that I've seen consistent episodes of Mob and with the well, not, I mean, I don't really count that because we had barely got at the intro.
Yeah, we like scratched the surface of that. We kind of got like that. Like you haven't even. There's other other stuff that has happened in that episode that you haven't seen yet, and so like I'm kind of excited to see your reaction on it because like that other half that we got to will probably be your deciding factor if you want to like to kind of make you be like, I want to see this, or like, okay, it's not that bad.
Do a push-up. I'll
Reaper
do 5
is like determined.
I got you on 5 push-ups. 5 of them. I won't even do a single one. I'll do 5.
5. We can't even see him do the push-ups, so we don't even know if he's actually doing it. He's probably just lying on the ground.
Motherfucker.
Proper push-up. 1, 2.
That's not even proper. It's on a mattress. What are you talking about?
Fine. 2.5. 3. 3.5. 3.25. 5. 7.
I've done 10 now.
Not
okay.
bad. That was
okay.
Not at all.
Okay. So, anime. I do like the moral of the anime stories from what I've seen, or at least the few that I have watched snippets of, and especially with Mob, because I've believe that is the longest running anime that I've seen, or like the most episodes I've seen, I guess, of a single anime.
Okay. I was gonna say longest running. You clearly haven't seen One Piece.
Law and Order SVU, obviously.
Okay.
But I like the premise of most of the stories are like just, you know, some kid who doesn't know his potential, you know what I mean, or just some ordinary guy, right? And then he's like comes into a predicament, you know, and rises up to be this fucking super ultimate badass legend.
Yeah, that's cool. And like he doesn't even like try and do it. Like he's not trying to be that badass.
Right. I love good old Hercules stories, man.
Yeah. Is there any particular anime that you've heard of that are kind of something that's on a list that you would want to try out?
I definitely want to see what was it called? I think it was Blue Exorcist, something along those
Blue
lines.
Exorcist?
I believe that's what it is.
Or was it Full?
And then Full Metal Alchemist.
Stop. Why are you listening to me?
Good job.
Because I remember you mentioning Full Metal Alchemist. So was it Full Metal Alchemist or Blue Exorcist? Because those are two different. Blue Exorcist is both basically about. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know Blue Exorcist. I love it.
Because those are the bigger ones that were on Netflix years back.
Yes.
They might still be on Netflix. I haven't even checked.
I think they should be. But, that's actually where I saw Blue Exorcist.
They were,
and then eventually
constantly
I watched it on
being pushed to me.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, Blue Exorcist is basically think Devil May Cry but anime, and they're kids because it's two sons. They're sons of the devil, and one of them has powers. One of them doesn't, kind of. And he relies on guns. He's more of the badass. And then the one that has powers, he gets powers once he holds this sword. I forgot exactly what the sword is, but I have it in on my side collection here. I have shown you before.
I love my swords. You know, I gotta.
Its swords are pretty good. I will pull it
right
out. Here. It's like caught in between R2D2 and Mando. But yeah. So this is the sword. Every time he holds it, or like, sorry, not when he holds it, but when he unsheaths it, then he gets basically devil horns and a tail, and it's kind of like covered in blue fire. And he works for this exorcism organization school, and they're pretty much hunting down devils and demons, and exorcising them. And it's really cool, but the only problem I had with that anime, and it's also the reason it's being rebooted recently, either rebooted or they're doing another season, is they went ahead of the manga and they created their own ending. So season 1 is like one whole story. The beginning of it was the manga, and then once I got to like episode 17, the part that they continued was their own version of what would happen. And so season 2 is kind of like what actually happened once they caught up with the manga. So you kind of have to watch the season 17 and then watch season 2. It's really weird. That is my only problem with Blue Exorcist. Other than that, it's a fantastic anime, and I'm excited to see it be rebooted.
That is interesting. I didn't know about it being rebooted or anything like that.
Yeah, it was announced, I believe, a couple months ago. They just kind of like posted up a picture of Blue Exorcist, and then it said something under it, and like everyone like looked at it and like, "Don't be playing with us. Like, we're ready."
It would be very interesting to see. Like, I had only seen bits and pieces, so I couldn't even really say what I've seen from Blue Exorcist, but it seemed like a pretty interesting storyline. And it's very similar to Mob, you know, where you're exorcising demons or, you know, that kind of thing, along the paranormal side of anime, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick.
Yeah. And like my favorite anime always, well, okay. At the time, it was my favorite anime. Now it's more of my favorite manga. But Tokyo Ghoul, absolutely love it. I've did my whole Twitch of it, like around Tokyo Ghoul and Kaneki. But at the same time, it was kind of like not even close to the manga. I started reading the manga after like 2 years of me rewatching the Tokyo Ghoul series, and then I'm like looking at the volume 1. I'm like, that wasn't in the anime. That wasn't either. This doesn't happen until like 10 episodes later. And so it's weird how they reorganized how everything is. So that's when it's hard for you're a manga reader and then you watch anime. So I think it's nice for you that you haven't really read manga and you're hopping into these shows and you can appreciate them for what they are.
Yeah, I was like, with respect, if I have to watch a video on how to read the story, I'm not gonna read it. I have these books, okay, right here. I don't. My finger kind of went too far.
We see some books. We see books under Vader.
I was about to say it's under my wax burner, so that shows how much I read in general. And those are the books I like. Those are the books that I actually spent money on because I knew I'd read them at some point. The Art of War is actually in there somewhere.
Art of War.
The Art of War, yes, by Sun Tzu.
Why are you reading The Art of War, sir?
Because it's very interesting, and I mentioned. Okay, so like we're on the anime subject, but if you must know, I'm a history buff. I like history.
I mean, like we don't have to always talk about anime. We can talk about other things. We're not stuck in this one thing.
True.
You know, if you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else.
That is a big difference, though. That's jumping across a pond. Big.
Yeah. Like we're talking about anime, and I'm the weeb of this group, and I'm wearing a Miles Morales sweater.
I have no clue.
Which, by the way, I totally saw today on TikTok, and told this man that when we were supposed to watch anime, I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to Hot Topic, and I'm buying this sweater. Literally saw the video, and I booked it out of the house to go and look for this thing.
It's true, folks. He literally sent me the TikTok and said, "I'll be right back." And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Came back and he's like, look what I got.
$80 later. I looked at the price tag and I'm like, but I want it. Hey, now I just need to get the mask and then I can go to Fan Expo with this thing.
There you go. Just make
I'm probably still gonna go to Fan Expo with this thing because like the white stripe and like look, I've got the back piece too.
I have a proposition for you. Okay, instead of spending like $50 on a mask, right? You should
Oh, it's
spend
like $200.
Well, you should spend $300 on a 3D printing machine and then make your own.
That's a lot of work.
I know.
Okay. I already have one 3D printed helmet headpiece. I don't need anything else. And like this thing was already a lot to do. This was so much work. Like the pieces on this, where is it? So it's like 1, 2, 3. Wait, not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Yeah, 4, 5, 6.
It's just bigger Legos, man.
It's one half.
It's just bigger
Legos.
7. It's
bigger Legos, and
it's
and
in between Legos and construction. Okay, that's
for all you audio listeners. I just was talking about the Mandalorian helmet. That way, you're not thinking I'm just counting numbers.
I mean, you could be counting.
I could be Rain Man. Who knows? Don't be looking at me like that.
No, yeah, that's very interesting.
Don't be judging me. I could be smart.
The next,
I think, probably about like maybe 5 out of 10. I could be smart.
As Mr. What's His Face said, because I'm not smart, right? I think, therefore, I am.
SMRT, smart. Forget about the A.
SMRT, smart.
Smart.
Man, I don't know what other animes there are. So like, I know there's Dragon Ball, right? And there's that like whole
that. If you want to see just mindless fighting, Dragon Ball would be the show to watch.
Dragon Ball was like, so like I'll take back what I said earlier on Mob being the one that I'd seen more episodes of, because I did forget for a brief moment. Me and my old roommates watched Dragon Ball Z quite frequently.
I also feel like Dragon Ball Z was a show that a lot of people in that generation have at least seen a couple episodes of. Like, you don't have to love the show or anything, but you've at least seen some episodes of it. Side note, this is when I know I'm really Italian, is when I'm talking so much with my hands. I'm going like this a lot, or like this.
Hey man,
it's the Italian in me. Sorry, the Trinidad is just like hiding right now. It's like the Italian's coming out.
You don't even need to be Italian. You could just be ADHD.
That's true.
I talk with my hands a lot, dude.
But yeah, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. I stopped watching it after a while, and then got back into it once they kind of did like Dragon Ball GT, and then same thing, forgot about it. Came back when Dragon Ball Super came out. In terms of other anime to watch, I think Full Metal Alchemist would be a good one to go through. I still haven't started it myself, but I hear so many good things about it. Bleach and One Piece, it's homework. Those shows, it's homework. Same with Naruto. As like amazing as those shows are, like, excuse me, I started watching Naruto and I'm on episode, I want to say 600, and like I've been working on that for a while. And then everyone's like, "Go watch One Piece. Watch One Piece." I'm like, I don't have the mental energy to watch 1,000 episodes and it's still airing. At least Naruto's done.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I've never been a fan of Naruto or anything like that. Barely
you
watch
just see
Dragon
when
Ball.
I wear this headband and you're just like, look at this stupid Naruto fan.
I'm just like, why did they put aluminum on his head?
Listen, okay, it's
no, I'm sorry.
Right? It's like ping, and instead of getting hit in the head, you get hit by this thing. So it's like ping. like this. Like, see? Watch. A penguin comes flying at you in the face. A squishmallow penguin, and you're protected. I just broke down.
No, I wish I was in my server. Damn it, I would have played the crickets. I need to upload some soundboards on there.
Bring back the judgmental Shadow the Hedgehog. Rude. I feel like this is just going to be my judgmental Shadow the Hedgehog. Anytime you do something like questionable, I'm just like,
that's fine, because
yeah,
I always have thought. I always have the eye staring at you, so the eye staring at me, being judgmental anyway. So
That's true. It's being judgmental that you don't know anime a lot.
see, and that might be true.
It
That
might
might be true, but
but it's a
Yep.
huge but.
but I'm
And I
actually
cannot
very
lie.
skinny.
You other brothers can't deny. When a
Yeah.
girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a run thing in your face, you get sprung. You pull up
I
tuck,
don't
and
know.
you know that butt was stuck.
I was about to say I don't know the lyrics, otherwise I would have finished it. So
I
I'm
can
just
keep
gonna
going.
I'm just gonna dance and snap for you, buddy. Go off,
Good-
go off,
good.
Bass. Oh my god,
No, and oh shit, there goes my chair.
brother. See, that's why you need to,
This chair. Because
you
I
just-
hang. Oh no, it's forever. It's forever shrunk like this. Yep, that's it.
That's what you get when you get too excited about anime.
Well, you
Okay,
know, sometimes it just happens.
anime powers just harness and break a chair, and
It's my problem is like my foot. The chair's like this. This is my foot. I'm just like, boop, and I move my feet like that, or there we go, like that, and I click the button, and it's go. Whoosh. I'm
See,
moving
it's
everything. There's
messed
so many
up
cords
because
everywhere.
my chair's actually broken right now. I can't adjust it at all. I need a new secret lab chair.
Yeah. And so back to anime.
Right.
The problem is for me is, or not the problem, but the one thing I like is short anime. You watch an anime, it's like 20, 25, maybe 30 episodes, and
That's pretty long.
it's just it's just one season, and then that's it. It's done. They're like one short. Like one thing I would recommend for you to watch on your own would be Death Note, the anime series, not the movie. I swear, if you put the movie on, this podcast is over.
Death
What's the-
Note
what's the
movie.
movie?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the Death Note movie? Let's see. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah, that was the. Yeah, that's the 13 reasons. No, that's not where. I don't watch shows. I play games, guys.
Judgmental Shadow.
Like I said, I don't watch shows. I play games, guys.
What's up, Revive Sandwich? How you doing?
Sandwich, bro. It's
Or
Sammy.
Revive Sandwich. Yeah, that's Sandwich, right?
Sammy. Yeah, it's Sammy.
Sandwich.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
But yes, I would highly recommend watching Death Note. It's a fantastic story, and it's such a good anime, a dark anime to get
Comes
new
back and
anime.
says, "This is your 13th reason."
This is your 13th reason why you should watch anime, and why you should become a weeb.
Let's
But
slow
no,
it down a bit, Bo.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. There's gonna be a part 2 of this, and we're gonna do it. I don't know why I'm changing my accent because I'm Canadian, but for some reason we're going Southern or whatever kind of accent this is.
That's it's pretty
That's a
far.
badass.
That's pretty south, man. Because like south for you would still be like New York.
Yeah. But yes, it's a good dark anime to kind of get newcomers into it, and it's just one season, and you finish the season, the story's done, and it's just good. Went Southern because he knew. I hopped in the chat right then.
He's not even southern though. He's not Sammy. Quit posing.
No,
Hold on.
this is Lord Law.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, I thought Sammy said that. I was like, huh, bro. Okay, gotcha.
I had to.
What's up, Law? How you doing? Lord of the
Yep.
Sith?
I get even that accent though. Perfect.
Oh,
I just tapped into everybody's accents in that one go.
That's the way to do it. That's called an all-inclusive thing, right?
Lord Law, I know you watch some anime. What would you say? And Sandwich, if you watch anime as well, what would you say is an anime that Dawn should watch? Like, what would you recommend
That I
for
could
him to watch?
that I could like openly open up a browser and get into it, because that's mainly my thing, right? Is that like Star Wars or anything like with a historical, you know what I mean, background, like Vikings, the Viking series on Netflix.
Great.
Fucking that's fire. I need to catch up. Anyway,
So
that like shows like that, it's easy for me to get into because that's a natural interest, you know. And there's some like that's why Mob was so easy for me to get into. I feel like because I was interested with the name, and then it took me into like a whole other path of like paranormal,
not even
psychic.
close to what Mob would actually be.
Oh yeah, I figured it was going to be like that. I was like, watch this not be a single thing about mobsters or even the Yakuza, because I was like, you know,
So we've got so much saying definitely Death Note first. And then we've got Lord Law saying, my recommendation for Dawn is to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That is the greatest of all, and everyone knows it.
Say that. Yeah, start with Death Note. All right. Okay. Since Death Note has been so far up on the recommendations, I'll try that one and Blue Exorcist on my own. Because Blue Exorcist, I feel like I would be able to get into by myself. I already had knowledge about that before any of this, you know? So,
if you want, we can also do Full Metal, because I know Full Metal isn't on Netflix, but I have it on Crunchyroll, and I haven't seen it myself. So that's kind of a nice, like we could both watch that together.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool. Do a whole episode just based on Full Metal Alchemist.
We could, yeah, we could do another episode of that.
Future episodes.
Yes, so many future episodes. And also, everybody stay tuned for the end of this episode. We will be giving us a announcement of what our next episode is.
I'm not going to turn into a hermit anymore. That was weird. Yeah, no, carry on.
Jasmine, have you not seen Full Metal Alchemist? What the hell? I know. It is on my Crunchyroll list.
He's the weeb. He's the weeb, you guys. He should be up on this shit. No, I'm gonna give you clout. I'm gonna give you clout.
We're both pointing to where we actually are in the thing, but like you're here for me.
Oh, we're both pointing like window shield wipers, bro.
You're here on my screen or on your screen.
Hey.
Yes, I'm sorry, Lord Law. It is on my list, and I've been meaning to watch it. It does intrigue me. But this will be a reason for me to watch it. We can even do on like when we start to watch these episodes, Dawn. We can probably put an announcement on our podcast Discord and have like an anime night. You can watch Full Metal Alchemist from the beginning. We'll be watching it in subbed because Mr. Don loves the sub. I don't mind the sub. Or
I
dub.
was like,
good either way.
You gotta do it properly, okay? Like I was doing with the Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. English is a little weird when you put it into that perspective, bro.
It depends on the anime, to be honest. Like it can be good, it can be terrible. Personally, there are some anime I refuse to watch in English dubbed.
I didn't even like Dragon Ball.
Dubbed. I loved Inuyasha.
I didn't like the dub of Dragon Ball. We all, me and my old roommates, watched the subtitled version of Dragon Ball.
You want to know a really bad one in dub? Chainsaw Man.
Well, that just sounds weird in general.
Oh no, so Chainsaw Man as an anime, fantastic manga, a work of art. But the English cast, the lead actor that plays the main character, sounds nothing as what I would assume Denji would be. And
see, that's how I feel with Ghost of Tsushima. The voice actors don't match up as well as the Japanese voice actors.
The worst part is with this voice actor, it's Bryce Pattenbrook. So I didn't mind him at first when I watched Attack on Titan, and then my friend pointed it out to me that Bryce Pattenbrook sounds the exact same in every damn anime that he stars in. There's no like change in how his voice sounds. Like Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Blue Exorcist, Seven Deadly Sins, and also what was the one we were just a Chainsaw Man. All 5 of those characters in that anime sound the exact same. They have no change in tone of how he does it, and it's so bad. And I never really figured it out until it was pointed out to me. And so now I'm kind of like, I'm watching the sub versions of these animes because I was when I first got into anime, I had to watch English dubbed, and then once I started to kind of be like, "Oh, anime is awesome," I started to kind of go further into watching subbed, and now I really like sub.
Thank you for that sandwich. Got here first. I I don't know. I don't know. Even though I've not been a really big fan of anime or anything like that. Um, I, s- it must be just like a natural subtitle thing. I can already like. You guys are gonna hate me for this, especially if we ever have movie nights, which I'm planning on doing more often, and then like within the podcast server,
Mhm.
no matter what movie it is, I'm going to ask for subtitles on because the volume's fine. I can hear everything fine. I just need to like know that's what the fuck he said, and so I'll
Fair.
read that everything like in my
That
peripheral. It's so
that
weird.
reminds me when I had some friends over and we were watching Joker. Um, they're like, "Can you throw in subtitles?" I'm like, "No." Okay,
I'm gonna fight you, Baz.
to be fair,
Of
I have
course,
built
of course, the weeb, right? The polar opposite of the nerd doesn't like
no. Okay,
subtitles.
listen. Let's open up the curtain here for a
Sub
minute.
that's
Okay,
sus.
you see this TV?
Mhm.
Okay, you see that one speaker right there? There's a
I have a
subwoofer
I have
here,
a sound
and
bar too,
you've
bro.
got
Like I
no, no,
said,
no,
you gotta
no. I've got
understand.
movie theater sound system. Okay, I've got one, two, three, four, five speakers in
Brother,
the front,
I
two
don't believe you're
subwoofers, two in the
comprehending me.
back. Okay,
If we were to go to a movie theater right the fuck now or a drive-in, you know what I mean?
you would still ask for
I
subtitles.
would tip the fucking cinematographer $20. Yes, for
I will
subtitles.
slap you.
No, no, I should be able to read my movie.
It's
Let me read
this
my
movie.
movie in peace, you guys. Come
No,
on. If they're that much of a distraction to you, I don't really know what to say. Honestly, I
and
don't.
like I know it's not anime, but like I kind of want to watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in anime or like in Japanese because I'm kind of curious what it would sound like because I feel like it'd be pretty badass. As awesome as the voice cast is for the English, I feel like it'd be pretty sweet,
You might be onto something actually.
right? And
You might be
apparently,
onto.
was it Amalie, the singer? She did a song for Across the Spider-Verse, like an intro in Japan. And I'm like, why can't I get that? Why is it only in Japan? That is rude. Thank you very much.
Oh, I was like, because you're not an anime, Baz.
I no, I just want the song.
Baz wants his own anime intro.
That would be awesome.
I have gotten into music making again, so we'll see about that, buddy. We'll see about that. I'll just mess around with some
It's the
nice.
best man. He comes in and watches anime. It's the best man. So watch out, cause he's gonna make you watch anime. There it is.
And that's clipped. Thank you.
You're welcome. You can't get out of the clips here, okay? There's got to be moments where you clip me.
Oh man, I
The amount
very
of times
seldom
I've
do I
clipped
clip
you,
you. Yeah, I don't get to clip you very often. Thanks for that, man.
no, it takes a moment.
Oh shit, man, that's great.
So you got to hear me sing "Baby Got Back," and then you got to hear me sing my new song.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to highlight that other one. Yeah, yeah, that was great. I just,
Yeah,
you do you.
I will do me, boo.
She. Oh man. Oh, I kind of do want to get back into Dragon Ball and watch that from the beginning. See like the progression of it. I'm just not sure because there's a lot of people who argue that that's not even anime question mark if I'm
For
not
Dragon Ball,
mistaken. Yeah.
you sure it's not Avatar?
That might be
Because I know
that might be what
Avatar:
I'm
The Last
confusing then.
Airbender. There's a big discussion on if that's anime or if it's a cartoon. Personally, I think it's a cartoon. Because not even just because it's American made, but it has very much cartoon vibes. Because like a lot of people are like, it's made by Americans, it can't be anime. I'm like, wrong.
There's I was about to say that's not
It's
anime
not
is a
just because.
genre
Yeah, it's like you
thing.
can't say just because it's made in Japan, it's an anime. Because there are a lot of manhwa, Korean manga, they're called manhwa, that are anime. Tower of God is an anime, yeah, but technically it's a manhwa. Hell, was it Hellbound? It's on Netflix. It's a live action show. I tried watching it, wasn't really my thing, but that's also a manhwa. Um, and Like there's a
Really?
bunch of other. Yeah.
Hellbound?
Have you seen Hellbound?
No, that sounds
It's
interesting though.
I thought so too, but basically it's like when these people are about to die or something, these like
Ooh.
creatures come out and like brutally kill you, and then there's just like an ash thing down there. They're basically like hellhounds almost. I don't know. I don't know the whole premise. Don't quote me on that. But it did not get my attention. I tried to watch it and force myself to sit through it, and I really couldn't. So I was like, you know what? Because I watch Squid Games, I can watch like another live action Korean show. So I was like, I can do this, and I sat through it. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't do it. Squid Games was just something else. I
I was
love
about to
Squid
say,
Games.
I think Squid Game would be in its own category, though. They pretty much made
Well, apparently
live
Squid
action
Games
battle
and the
royale.
Heist, well, like that and the Heist are probably like one of the top like earners in Netflix. I've never seen the Heist, but I know it's another show that is not English originally and has been doing very well.
Heist. Let me
it's
look
called
this
Heist.
shit up for you guys.
It's on Netflix. Sponsor.
The Heist television series.
Technically, it's not a television series. It's on Netflix, so it's a streaming platform series. Judgment.
Yeah, where's my fucking... Look into the eye. You get 5 minutes for the eye.
Just
Let me see.
intensely stare into that eye.
Yep.
Wait, no. Side eye. Just ominous silence.
Yeah. Well, because like I've always I had a spree of watching heist movies. More specifically Jason Statham movies, because those movies
Has he
are
done
badass.
heist movies? I don't remember him doing heist movies. I remember Transporter, I remember Mechanic, I remember Expendables.
Look out Jason Statham's IMDb and just go through the list of movies and
requires
pick-
so much work.
pick any of the movies that you like other than the ones that you mentioned just now. And I
Jason
swear to
Statham.
God, it's like all heist based movies, bro. There was like 3 or 4 of them that I watched on Netflix in a row. I swear.
And Crank. I remember Crank. He was in Spy.
Sick.
Meg.
Crank was sick.
Crank was awesome.
Crank was sick.
Was like it had no reason to be as awesome as it was, but it did.
It was Jason Statham just being Jason Statham, bro. It was.
I love how I open up Jason Statham's IMDb and it's like Fast X, Operation Fortune, Fast 9, Wrath of Man, Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw,
See? Heist!
Fast 8,
Heist movies.
Fast 7. It's like
They only added him.
back to Fast and the Furious.
It's because, man, he has the heist feed.
Yeah.
And
Homefront. I remember Homefront. But yeah, Homefront. And then Fast and Furious 6.
there was another one in there that was like purely a
Wild Card.
Let's see.
Redemption. Parker. Safe.
Parker was sick. If you haven't seen Parker, that one
I don't
is
think I've seen
super
Parker.
dope. That one is like just straight up him being a fucking just badass. Just Jason Statham.
Oh, War. You got Jason Statham versus not Jet Li. Yeah, Jet Li.
I was like, what?
I was about to say Bruce Lee, but like, no. Bruce Lee, he's not around. I don't think so. Transporter 2 was awesome. Transporter 3 was meh.
I've never seen the Transporter series, so
He was in Red Faction 2. Did you know that? The game?
no,
Why did you go English? You went no.
because
But we did an English accent because, you know, I like to mix my English with Australian British, and I don't know what I'm going to be.
that's very weird. Yeah.
It's like, what are you? I don't know.
I don't know how we got onto the topic of heist movies and Jason Statham from whatever we were talking about. Hey. I blame me too.
Okay. I wonder if there's any heist anime.
That would be
I
kind
don't
of
know.
interesting. That would be.
I'm gonna search it. Let's see. Let's see if there's heist anime.
If there is, I don't know if I want to see it. I like to be honest with you.
Heist anime. Top 10 best anime for crime, drama, and heist fans.
That was about dramatic, bro.
That was very, very dramatic.
That was. Oh man.
All right, let's read this in a dramatic tone. After I freaking, excuse me, it looks like you're losing ad blocker. Well, yeah, no shit. Continue without disabling. All right, there we go. Alrighty, let's see here.
Bro. Fine, I'll do push-ups. So long as you guys are fine with me doing them off of camera, because
I want to see on camera. If you're doing push-ups, it's got to be on camera. Otherwise, I don't know if you're doing it. Right, Raven? Right. Raven believes so too.
I don't think Raven is that. If you guys really don't believe me, that's hilarious, because why would I need to make up that I'm doing push-ups? But also, because you guys don't believe me, I'll fucking just do this. No, I won't look at your puppy. You know why? Because I'm going to fucking do this so I can do my push-ups for you guys. All right, I'm gonna take off my headset because it's charging. Okay, all right, okay, and I'm gonna do these 5 push-ups. Okay, all right. Look, see, here's the ground that I usually do them on. Okay, and this is what I usually do.
2, 3,
and I
3.5.
smell the carpet
4,
with my nose.
4.5, 5.
4.5, really? Go fuck yourself, Naz. All right, that's it. There's your push-ups. Before you know it, I might even be an anime character. I've got the personality for it, right?
Wait, what? Repeat that?
I said before you know it, I'll be an anime character because of how much you're making me work out. Yeah, no, I didn't say weeb. No, calm your horses there, buddy.
Before you know it, I'm an anime character. That's what I thought you were gonna say. I was like, which one?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Who is your waifu?
Me, bitch.
No, it's.
I can't with you. I can't. That was 3, Sandwich. You can respectfully. Okay. Yeah, no, hey.
The Bassman doesn't ooh-woo.
I may not be a weeb, but I know the ways. All right.
That's fair.
Shake my head, buddy.
I can't believe I just did that.
Hey, someone clip that, because I didn't.
Rude. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what else we got on here. We got Dragon Ball. We've already talked about Dragon Ball. I'm looking at my anime shelf because like this is my weebness. I'm the weeb.
Yeah, and I'm just here for the show. I'm here for the show, guys.
Tokyo Ghoul. We've got a new anime that will be coming out soon called Solo Leveling, and it is going to be badass.
Yeah, it's rigged. You know why, Sandwich? Because you said I did 3 push-ups.
I've been cheated by Pokemon. Ooh.
It's because he said I only did 3 push-ups. That's what he gets. Because I did 6. I counted.
My goodness. I feel like I'm ready to fall asleep today. I went on a mission.
I don't. Man, that was your decision. I'm not even gonna say like. That was your decision.
What do you mean? This was a must. There wasn't even like a decision. It had to happen.
That's true. The second I can get enough money for a Darth Vader helmet, you bet your ass I'm going to somehow within this setup or room even configure it so that you guys can see Darth Vader's helmet all the time, because like he's over there. You know, he's chilling.
He's just chilling. He's chilling like a villain.
That's my wax. Leave.
Okay. I just had to.
No, he is definitely chilling like a villain. He's also just a wax burner. So you know, I would like some more functionality, I guess, if you will, out of a bus like that. I'll be right back because apparently my mom just texted me. So Weeb, you gotta hold it down.
I gotta hold it down.
This is your episode after all, buddy.
Oh my goodness, he's putting all the pressure on me. I'm just chilling here. I hope everyone's enjoying the episode so far. I'm just gonna look fantastic in this little chair that makes a little squeaky sound. And be like, "Whoa." But yeah, Sandwich, you said on Don's chat that you were gonna go see the boy bro. That you'll talk to us later. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, and I hope to see you soon. That's awesome. We loved your suggestions. You're saying that Don should be playing or not playing, watching Death Note and Inuyasha, and also agreeing about Full Metal Alchemist. So we're definitely going to continue that, and I'm not sure if we're going to continue watching Mob. We're going to see what he thinks of it, if he wants to continue that, or if he wants to start watching Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note. Or Hell's Paradise. Who knows? We'll probably finish up the rest of the episode. Oh, you're finally back. Oh my gosh. I was talking my ass off here.
You know, sometimes I don't think that's even hard for you, though. Because it's not hard for me. I'll talk someone's head off. I don't fucking... Bro,
you'll watch some of that with us? Perfect, Sandwich. I would love that. More people in there, the better. We can have like a nice little anime watch party. Also, if you haven't, I know you're in it, Sandwich.
I'm gonna go see the boy, bro.
For everyone else, if you haven't already, we do have a Discord for our Nerd&Weeb podcast. So all you have to do is just let us know in the comments, and we will send you a link. We'll whisper the link over to you.
I actually had a command set up.
Oh, you do?
For that,
I still have to get my command all set up.
Well, but I was about to say I didn't have enough time, and I didn't think of it before we had to set up for the podcast. But I was gonna have you send me another perma invite that I can make both of our commands with and stream elements.
Oh,
that way it'd be different than our personal Discord links, because my Discord has like a timer, you know what I mean? We could do the same thing when we do podcasts. That's neither here nor there. Yeah. Words are hard.
So, yes. But yes, so you can do his command on his chat. You can let me know and I'll send it to you personally. You get a nice personal message from the Bazman. And we will get you all joined up in the Discord, and you can join us on anime nights, talk to us about our previous podcasts. Even if you want to hear something specific in a podcast, you can throw some ideas at us, and we'll be happy to listen to them and possibly do them.
Yeah, have us talk more about waifus.
Exactly. Wait, Fan Expo is going to happen, and I might get myself a waifu pillow because I'm the weeb, and no shame. No shame at all.
I sleep behind my gaming chair, guys.
My girlfriend will probably be happy. Not happy about it. Mad about it. She'll probably look at it and be like, really? Why? I'm like, I don't know.
Hey,
it's anime.
To each their own, you know?
She'll be like, why do you have a waifu pillow of Sasuke? I'm like, Sasuke's bae.
Dan, I don't know. I have no rhetoric.
You're just like, who is that person?
Yeah, I'm lost, man.
Sasuke Uchiha.
I just don't know. I'm sorry.
But yes, we will definitely be doing that. I was talking to everybody before you rudely interrupted our discussion. Yeah, I know. How dare you come back to the chair? I was telling everybody that we don't know if we're going to continue Mob Psycho. We're going to kind of see where you were at, if you wanted to continue that, or if you wanted to start on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and also finish the episode of Hell's Paradise. Kind of see where you are with what you want to watch.
Oh, you know.
You can return back to the stream now. You have my
No, permission. This is cool, actually. I'll just do the rest of the podcast from here, man.
Just act as the chair.
No, I'm not moping. It's pretty chill, man. Get to lay down and everything. Shit. I should have had this idea. It's because I'm here, man. I'm just not here. You understand?
You're under the invisibility cloak.
All right. I'll come back. All right, I'll come back. I would like to continue Mob because that one has been pretty cool.
Okay.
It's been very interesting to see the dynamic of that, or his story arc, right?
And the facial expressions.
I think that's one thing I can enjoy about this anime too. Is it's not. I can't take it seriously
It'll
because
be like
it's
such a
not
normal
serious.
conversation, and then something serious happens. We're like, "Ugh." And it's like all detailed on their face.
Or they'll intentionally make it funny as fuck. That's pretty cool. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a nice balance of like what anime is, and Mob Psycho is also a very loved show, by us weebs. That I know for sure. I haven't really seen anybody talk bad about Mob Psycho, um, and I still need to finish season 3. I'm like halfway through season 3,
Sure.
and it's only I believe it's only 3 seasons.
And they're not making it anymore.
No, I believe they finished the manga line.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's one thing that's good about anime is they know when to end the show. They know not to drag it on. If they have the source material, then they're gonna go with the source material. There are some shows, obviously, like every other people that make shows, where it does drag on so much. Literally.
I'm just gonna say it as an American consumer myself.
I mean, look at Attack on Titan.
Look at the
We've been there's Attack on Titan season 4, final season. Okay, cool. Attack on Titan final season, part 2. Okay, Attack on Titan season 3, part 1. What? You're part 3. How do you have part 3, part 1?
I think you were mentioning the other day what my stance was on parted movies, and I'd mentioned that if it wasn't you, then it was somebody else, and
It was me.
Okay, I was like, it's just a perfect roll in, regardless. They're done well. If they're done well, I should say, I have no problem with it. You know,
yeah,
like the Hunger Games. That
yeah,
you know, you kind of had to have that different part series. That's cool.
Movies, I say, are fine for parts. It's shows. When you classify a show like a season as the final season, but then you're saying, all right, final season, part 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, just even if you're gonna do it, just do final season part 1, and then make it 20 episodes. You don't need to say that part 2 is or part 1's 10 episodes, part 2 is 10 episodes, part 3 is a movie, and then I believe part 4 is going to be a movie as well. It's just like, just condense it to 2 parts at least if you are going to part it. Because
what happened?
It's not even
like not even watching Attack on Titan or anything like that. I have seen bits and pieces here and there, so I know the premise of the story. It seems like they wanted to flesh out the series more, and there's only so much you could do, and they fucking ended it. The second season, you know what I mean, or the third season, whatever the case may be in the actual story writing.
What happened was the first season, they did the first season, and then they realized, oh shit, we're now like at to where the manga like finished. The manga is still continuing, but like they had no source material, so they went on break for I believe like 2-3 years, and then they did season 2, and then they continued it on once they were caught up with the manga. Problem is now they're on like the final chapters of the last season, and there's so much information there, but they're milking it way too much, and that's where a lot of people are getting annoyed with. It's like, just end it. Mm-hmm. We've been waiting for now 3 years. Yeah, about 2-3 years of the final season, and it's getting ridiculous.
See, and I just I can't. I can't, bro.
Yeah.
That's I guess I wouldn't even say that the same thing happened to Clone Wars, because they didn't even really specify that the season ended at season 6.
That
they
was
just
kind of
ended. Yeah, it just kind of stopped airing on Cartoon Network, and everybody got depressed as fuck. And
I think
Dave Filoni came back and was like, "Hey yo, so Disney, what you want to do with this? We want to do an animated Order 66."
Yeah, because they lost their rights, or Lucasfilm was going through that whole like disaster of Lucasfilm, and LucasArts. Because if you notice now, the games don't even say LucasArts; they don't start with it. They start with Lucasfilm or Lucas Games.
Lucasfilm Games is what it is.
Yeah,
they had to create a whole new company.
Which I miss the LucasArts logo, where that little dude would always do something special for each game.
For the Force Unleashed.
Yeah. Exactly. Or he throws the lightsaber and it grabs it and then leans the logo.
Mm-hmm. Because then it comes
But
back and it makes the sun, like it makes the dawn of the sunrise
yeah.
over him.
So like that, yeah, like for that, that's when they lost everything, and then Disney is just like, let's buy that, let's buy Lucasfilm or LucasArts and make our own thing, and then that's when they brought back season 7 and Lost Chapters. No, Lost Chapters was already in it, so it's just season 7. Which like that one's fine because like they came back after a while. It wasn't even like it was originally planned to do that.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Financial situation.
Really, right. You can't even really say that it's in comparison as the like it's not the same thing as what happened to Attack on Titan. Essentially, I was gonna say it's a similar situation, but it's not even. It's just a big unfortunate unravelness called Disney. Man, rip to us not getting any more Star Wars games than that we were like going to though.
I believe we're still going to hear something.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, so, like, what I mean by that is EA had 10 years to do what they did with the EA Star Wars exclusivity contract that they drew up with Disney, and did what they did with the 10-year exclusive contract with Disney. So, yeah, that's off topic though.
I mean, technically, there's still some anime stuff in that Star Wars topic. So
the Vision series, that's actually really cool. And I will say that that opened up the door for more anime series. I love the first episode of the first season, or like the first series, I guess, of Visions. The Duel, perfect.
Yeah. So which episode? How many episodes have you watched of Visions? Because I've been waiting to talk to you about this, and the fact that we now have an anime episode that we can talk about this on here with, because we started talking about Visions in our first episode on Star Wars Day, and then we never really talked about it after because we didn't really have a time to talk about it.
I've seen parts. I've seen the full first series of animations.
Okay.
The second 9, I've only watched, I think.
I'm searching up them right now to see which ones I've actually watched.
I think I've only seen the up to the second or third episode.
So you've seen
the second series,
Sith, Screecher's Reach, In the Stars. Those are the top. Those are the first 3. 4 is I Am Your Mother.
In the Stars definitely sounds familiar. The other 2, not
one was In the Stars was about 2 sisters. They were trapped on a planet that was all rainy, basically, and the Empire took it over. The animation was kind of like a Wallace and Gromit style, like it was kind of clay.
Yeah, I think I did watch that one then.
And Screecher's Reach was this girl going up with her friends to this mountain because they heard this screeching sound. Did you see that one?
That one was fucking terrifying.
That one was awesome.
What the fuck was that?
I was
no, hold on.
I'm
just gonna go ahead and call out whoever the fuck made that episode. Studio Ghibli. Who the fuck authorized that scary shit, bro? real talk.
Like that was. I don't want to spoil that, like what that was and what happens in the end, because
all I'm gonna say is no.
But the ending of that episode was really cool. I was not expecting how that was gonna end. To be honest, episode 1, Sith, it was okay. I wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. I thought it was cool a little bit because of like how the Sith looked. It was like a Plo Koon species of Sith. But I don't know. I personally, my favorite episode, which I recommend you watch. I know the episode 4, I Am Your Mother, is like first, and then it's that one. But Journey to the Dark Head. I saw a main character with white hair, and I was like, I'm watching that episode first. And the animation, for it was awesome. It was really cool.
That's interesting.
It's Jedi versus Sith episode as well. So I was like, okay, that looks cool. But yeah, I would definitely recommend to watch that one. I thought it was very well done. I still need to finish it. I have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 left.
And I think I'm pretty much in the same boat as you. I'd have I can't even fucking look right now because I don't have Disney Plus at the moment. That'll change tomorrow. Yeah. I think my favorite episode from the Visions compilation in general, like combining with first and second series, definitely has to be I'd say the first episode, the duel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're giving me that look.
Yeah. The duel.
That's fair.
It was pretty cool. I didn't the first episode of the second series was good, but I definitely can understand why you didn't like it. I was kind of on the fence too, and it took me 2 tries to even watch it. So I was like, this isn't as good or hooking as the first episode from the first series, which is my favorite, of course.
I think it was the Ronin was the first episode, right?
No, it's called The Duel.
No. For
Visions?
Is it?
Yeah, it's called The Duel, bro.
Yeah, but it's the Ronin. Like the guy himself.
Oh,
he's a Ronin, technically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's... Yeah, the whole thing was just kind of confusing, and that's what I like. It was
really cool.
It makes you think. Because he pulls out a red lightsaber, and then if you haven't seen it yet, you should. You guys are not. You're not missing out, but you kind of are missing out because it's definitely
missing out.
It's up until this point, we haven't seen anything done with. Like, there's been Star Wars adaptations, you know what I mean? Star Wars like films, fan films, yada yada.
But if you're a weeb and you like Star Wars, it's a must see.
Not just that, but it's such a creative turn for the actual Star Wars universe. Everything else was retconned, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. All we've gotten was like the cartoon series, video games, and then the live action movies and shit. You know what I mean? The TV series, and that's what we get for Star Wars content. And then Visions comes out, and it's like, holy shit, this is a breath of fresh air. It's something that you are used to seeing, but like at the same time not used to seeing because it's a whole other hemisphere of culture going into the same style or adaptation to the actual story, I guess, or like the universe of Star Wars. That's fire to me. that's my very long drawn out opinion of of Star Wars Vision.
That's true. All right, so I think it's time for us to let everyone know what our big reveal is for episode 7. I'm going to open up the picture here. So, episode 7, we are going to be having our guest star as Lord Law for episode 7 of the Nerd&Weeb podcast. He's going to be talking with us about his basically start of becoming a content creator. He's now verified on Instagram. I believe he's verified on TikTok. And on YouTube, he's doing like live streaming, and he's very public on that. And he actually went viral on TikTok, and that's kind of, from what I understand, how he blew up. But I remember the day when he first came up to me, and I talked to him, and I talked a lot about this on our second episode of podcast of becoming a content creator. And when he approached me of a follow for follow, and that's why I always was kind of positive in terms of follow for follows. So we've been friends since, and we've been in contact with each other on and off. We played some Diablo the other night. But yeah, he'll be joining us in this podcast next week, Wednesday. I believe we said 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe I said that. We'll confirm it on our Instagrams, both mine and Don's. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be really cool to have another person talking with us, and we're not just gonna kind of focus on that. We're gonna obviously talk about him, and then we'll probably talk about some gaming stuff too, because I know Don, you're itching at some gaming industry things.
Listen to TikTok about the release date for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Go watch it.
We got Raven barking. She's excited. We got Don barking some Assassin's Creed things. He's
I
excited.
wasn't.
I'm excited for
I don't know
next
what
week's
you're
podcast.
talking about.
Let's go.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't.
Raven, are you excited?
That didn't happen, bro.
Come here. You got your piggy. We got a piggy. We're so excited. All the excitement. Raven's looking at this pig. She doesn't know what's going on. Here we go.
It's coming out.
October 12th, 2023. Be there. Be square. Buy the game. Play Assassin's Creed. Assassinate some people illegally.
That's just turned into Assassin's Creed / Ubisoft spokesperson? Question mark?
Sir.
I don't know.
Being excited about our podcast and then just like trailed on to some Assassin's Creed and then
No,
we're
but,
get
you
back
know.
onto our podcast here.
I don't know about that, man. It's gonna be hard. I brought it back up. I can't.
I know you're gonna have to hold on to it. You got 1 week. You can hold on to it and you can talk to him.
I fucking love it, bro. I can't believe we actually got an unveiled release date, dog. I'm so fucking excited, bro. It's no longer this summer. We actually have a fucking date, you guys. It's coming. It's here. All right. Oh, if you want to get to outros, guy, because we've effectively spent our time for today.
That's true. So thank you all for coming in. Make sure you drop a like on both our channels and make sure you check out our Spotify and subscribe. We love you all. I'm the Weeb.
I'm the Nerd.
And this is our podcast. And I hope you have a beautiful day. Love
Have
you.
a good one, you guys.